My name is Jose Diaz, and today I'm going to show you how to cover your journal. And as you will see here, this is the Greek scripture journal, and we have one here, and I'm gonna show you how to laminate it. I know if you haven't done it before, it is tricky. So hopefully this video will show you how to um, how to cover your Greek journal, because it will last a lot longer if you cover it with this type of paper that I got at Staples. Once you cut, a piece and leave some spaces to at the bottom and up and on the sides. Okay, so then you have the sticky part here, and what I suggest is that you fold it like this. Okay, you fold it like this, and then you push it as much as you can, towards the end on this side. You see it like this. So see how it goes. Okay, because I haven't done one of these for a while. Okay, and make sure that it's about the same on both sides. Just doesn't have to be exactly, maybe like perfect, but I think it would be good if you try to make them as equal as possible. Okay, so once you have this part, then you prepare to do one side first. Okay, one side first. Don't try to do it all, because it's going to become messy. Okay, so we are going to do, I always like starting, meaning the front cover. Okay, you see Greek scripture journal, and then we are good. So I'm going to start peeling this off. So you will see how tricky it is, because if you peel both sides, then it could become an issue. So you get one side first, and then something like this. You could just move it a little bit. You can see there are some lines that could guide you. So I'm going to use this line to cut it here. Okay, so we take a pair of scissors, use this line to guide me, because that's how far I moved it. They said it doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to try to do your best. Always just try your very best. Okay, so we put this on the side. So we now back it up a little bit, just so we are able to put this part. This is the sticky part now. Okay, so we are going to put it on top, and you will see me doing it. So here we go, and we pull it as much as possible. Okay, so before you press on it, you have to make sure at least that is about the same, top and bottom. Okay, so now you will start pressing. You would go like this, and you will start seeing right away the air, that you got air inside. So I'm gonna show you what you could do to get the air out before it becomes an issue, because then it will start showing, and it doesn't look as good as you would like to. Then you will take something like this. I found this here in the kitchen. I'm gonna try doing it or using it. So I just roll it on top, just to get all the air out as much as possible, so it looks nice and smooth. I have even heard someone, when I posted some of the pictures that I did someone suggested that if you could iron it. Okay, I haven't tried that, to be honest, but maybe that would be like the next level. So now we can work only on this side, focus on this side, just so So you can see how it is done. I'm gonna get, you know, try to get all the just pieces here that we get. Okay, so before I do this, I try to cut these because once you fold it, it becomes kind of tricky. So what I would do would be to cut this bottom part, which will make it a little bit stronger when we fold it. Okay, so just the width of the book. See here, this piece. This is the piece that I'm gonna cut, just to make it a little bit, you know, sturdier. And you will see in a moment what I'm talking about. Okay, so I got this side. Now I'm gonna move to the other side. Okay, same thing. Okay, I got a little bit of the part here. Okay, so far so good. So we have it like this now. So one of the things I have found is if I cannot get it nicely if I fold it, so I cut like a triangle here. So I'm gonna do that. I cut like a small triangle. You can see here. That's what I want. I cut. So when I fold it, it goes nicely in there. I will do the same thing on this side, like a triangle here. You can see. All right. Maybe just a tiny bit more corner. Yeah, so there you go. So I'm getting all these pieces. I'm gonna put them here so they don't, you know, end up sticking somewhere, and now I have it sticking out, and you know, it could become a problem. So, okay, so now I am good to do this part. Let's see. You can see that if I turn it around now, this part is not sticking yet because I have not removed the paper yet that covers the sticky part. Interesting. So I fold this part, and the reason I do this is because see, I might have to pull this so it doesn't stick on the paper. It's just to make it a little bit sturdier. That's all. Okay. So yeah, so this part will make it a little bit sturdier and stronger. Just an idea. I think just by doing it over and over, I found this. So, and then let me remove this a little bit so it doesn't stick on the actual paper. Far so good. And see, by leaving this part, I'm able to do all these movements without fearing that will stick on this side, and then it's a big issue. So I can remove it back, flip it, and no problem. Okay, so as I said, I'm still working on this side. So now I'm going to venture to start to fold it, okay, or to work on this front cover. Okay. So if I fold it like this, and then okay, and I make sure that air doesn't get in again, because you can see air could get in there, but we'll get there. You see, like that. See, now we have some air here. We have to remove it, but I don't want to press too hard because I need to work on this side. Make sure that this part is good. Okay, so I need to remove this part. I'm gonna remove this part carefully. That's why I don't want to press too much, because I want to see how much I need to remove. Okay, so I will start on this side, cut it so I know how much, just a little bit, you know, just so I know. So I leave it as a mark, and then also on this side, Okay, all right. So now I can, and then I need to know like how much up to here. So the part that will be folded, because I'm gonna remove it again. I'm gonna pull it. That's why I said I don't want to press too much yet, because then it will be, you know, it will stay already on the paper. So I cut this part right here. Okay, and the same thing on this side up to there. Okay, so now I'm going to remove it. I'm going to remove it, so like this. Okay, so I have here, then I'm gonna remove it from the other side. I hope this video will help you as you work on the rest of your journals. No, once you are done one, or if you want to explore another one, if you say, oh, I would like to explore another one, then it will work great for you. Okay, so here is, so now I have this, so I could just fold this one now. So I will probably say is safe, but just want to double check. Yeah, I think it is safe to cut this side. Okay, so another triangle here, a small triangle, just because will make it a little bit easier when I put it on top of the main cover, or the front cover actually. So now, seeing here, I think I'm gonna have to cut a little bit more before I fold it, because I noticed that this part here, you know, it starts from here. So I'm gonna have to cut a little bit more here before I can actually, you know, put it or stick it to this part. Same thing in here, because it's not at the edge. Okay, I cannot put it all the way on the edge, so something like that. Okay, so now you should be able to get this part to put it here, the sticky part. Okay, so we have this side now. See that? Okay, so the fact that you cut these triangles here, it helps you and makes it a little bit easier. But as you do yours, you can see maybe you say, oh, I don't think I need to do that, and that's okay, you know, that's okay. So far so good. Yeah, okay, excellent. So now we should be able to get this one on top of it without a problem. But before I do that, maybe it is a good idea that I take out the air again, because now I have a lot of air on the edges. So don't rush, take your time. So my goal is that you journal, basically, God willing, for the rest of your life. You will be studying the scriptures, okay, in the original language. Okay, so I think that's good enough. Not perfect, but I think it's good. So now we are ready for this part right here. So same thing. You have to be patient with yourself as you do these things, because as I said, if you just don't have enough time, just 5 minutes, it won't cut it. Okay, so take your time, do your best, because as I said, you will carry this for a while, right? And it will be the same procedure, except, you know, not cutting this part again, because we already did it. But basically, once you have the front cover, so let's start with this side. You see it is easier. Now you are glad that you cut this bottom part as well. Okay, I'm gonna push this in. I'm gonna take one of the blank pages, the lined paper. I don't take a lot of notes in here, so it should be good. So okay, so we should have this one now. This should be good. And then we have this other side. Okay, wow. You see, it becomes a little bit tricky, right? What do you think? As I said, first time, you will just have to be patient with yourself. Okay, so now, once again, I think we got some air here. So before we do this part, before we do we cover the part, I will probably take out the air again. You know, just want to make sure that you don't get a lot of it. Even if you get a small bubble, it will still be okay, but you don't want to have a lot. So I don't mind putting the time, because I appreciate God's word. I appreciate the scriptures, and especially in the original language you see here. So that's basically how it looks. Now we have the corners. I mean, they could become a little bit, you know, if you're not careful, it could even cut you a little bit. So what I like doing is just kind of cut the corners like you know, this shape, you know, oval shape, maybe some type of oval shape. All the there it is. You're done. Now you have your journal ready to go. Journal every single day, 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day. It depends how much you spend with the scriptures. If you already have your devotional, you can start 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Then you will realize an hour sometimes is not enough. You want to spend more time, but that's the nature of spending time with the Lord in His Word. So, thank you so much, and I will see you later. Kalos, que eroste.